Hello and welcome to Gracie Media USA, your platform number one. Today I want us to talk about how do you identify a program of study. After identifying a school that you can apply for an admission. So if you are out there and particularly you have completed your bachelor's degree and you have passed well, you have like second upper class honor, first class honor, maybe you have not even gotten a stable job, and you have desires to pursue graduate studies, to do your master's degree or your PhD, it is very, very, very possible. So I encourage each one of you, whether you are a parent who will be watching this video, whether you are a young person or any age, please share this information with a person out there. Let them know that it is very, very possible for you to apply for a school in the United States and get admitted, and furthermore even get a scholarship to come and pursue your studies under a student visa. So in my previous video, I have already shared 2 videos on study abroad, and I would encourage each one of us to look back and see what is provided there. In my previous video on study abroad, I talked about identifying a school that you can apply for an admission in United States. And after identifying for a school, in today's video, I want to talk about how can you explore the website of the school that you have identified in order to be able to now identify a program of study that you can, of interest that you can pursue, and the requirements for an application. Because what you need is the information, the right information, and then you put it into practice and you realize your dream. So I hope this video will be of great help to you. If you're new to this channel, I encourage you to subscribe. Please let us watch, like, comment. Let me know your feeling. Let me know your take out of this video. Let us know what are you learning from this video, like, comment, share. Subscribe to my channel so that you can be always updated whenever I upload a new video. So I'm going to take you through how do you identify a program of study, a program of interest of your study from a school website. And I'm going to use a model school, the school where I'm a proud alumni of this school, where I was admitted and I schooled. So I'm going to use their website and help you find that you can be able to get to any school website once you identify a school that has been approved as a student and exchange visitors program, and then identify a program of study and get to know the requirements for application of an admission to such a school. So my school, my model school, is going to be, Syracuse University. And I wear this hat just to say that I am very proud of Syracuse University and admitting me to pursue my studies in Syracuse University in Syracuse City, New York State. All right, let's go. So the first thing I did was to Google Syracuse University, as you can see here, and then of course you're going to get several links, but we are going to go with syracuse.edu, Syracuse University, where you find all these sublink: admissions, academic, visit and tour, schools and colleges that makes up Syracuse University. So I'm going to click on that website, and this will take me to Syracuse University website. So above here, these links are very, very key. So if you want to know about Syracuse University, you're going to click there. and you'll get to know about Syracuse University or whichever school that you are exploring. So you can read about Syracuse University, life at Syracuse University, the powerful network, and so forth. And then if we go back there on top, there is admissions. So if we click on admissions, learn from the world finest scholars, researchers, and innovators from Syracuse University about how you can be admitted. And there is this link here that tells you apply now. Here you are told establish meaningful relationships and make lifelong connections you'll cherish. Choose the path that suits your needs. Study part-time, full-time, online, or on campus. So you can explore here. So remember, in today's video, we want to find out how can you identify a program of study. So you realize this is on admissions, and you'll be able to find some links. One of the link is apply now. So let's just click on that, apply to Syracuse University. And this one again will take you now to other sublink like undergraduate. Domestic first year and transfer student and international first year and transfer student should use the common application to apply. So domestic, that means those who come from United States, and international, those students who come from outside of United States. So for undergrad, if you click on undergraduate, you see you will be able now to explore, apply to Syracuse University as an undergraduate to come and pursue your bachelor's degree. So you'll be able to find you see here there is the link, begin your application. Application is easy and only takes minutes using the common application. This is the link. Use the common application to apply if you are a domestic first year or transfer student or international first year or transfer student. Application deadlines, you're given the application deadlines. You are also told how to apply. How do you apply? Review our enrollment option and application deadlines. Yeah, like when can you apply as an undergrad? Yeah, you see, application deadline is very key again, just to know when are you supposed to do this. So if we click on application deadline, you can see if you're applying as a first year student, early decision, you should submit your electronic application here by November 15. November 15. And actually we are almost November 15. So for those who are applying for an admission to pursue their bachelor's degree, they should, for the early decision first year student, they should submit their electronic application by November 15. And early decision first year student only, another one, they are given another second chance to apply by January 5th, like the coming year. Yeah, regular decision first year January 5. So these are the electronic application deadlines. And sometimes we may not really understand all of these details, but something I'm going to emphasize on this, as we are going to realize, is that there are always contacts that you can reach out in case you have a question, like something is not very, very clear. You can always email the program advisors, and they can respond to you and give you the details that you need or answer your questions. So you should not be scared by maybe not understanding all the details portrayed here. Once you go through this and you find like there's some issues, like there's some things you're not understanding, I encourage you to always always email the program advisor. We are going to see their contacts are actually provided on this website. So if I go back here, remember I had just clicked on application deadlines. You see how to apply. View your application checklist. You see this one, very key. And this one we are just exploring, like if you want to come and pursue your bachelor's degree, either as a domestic applicant, that is a US citizen, or permanent US resident. Those are students who are already in United States, or international applicant. Like myself, I was an international applicant. Of course, graduate study, we'll be checking on that. So let's see, international applicant first year. Let's see what is there. Use this checklist if you will be an incoming first year student and are not a citizen or permanent resident of the United States. So the checklist. Follow these steps to complete your application. Very, very important. Complete the online application. So this is where you click in order to begin your online application. If I click on that, you realize that it will open this page. And to start your application, let me close this pop-up window here. To begin your application, you will start here. So if I click on that, definitely let's get started. You will get all these prompts which you will follow in order to get yourself started. Welcome to Common Application. Please tell us how you will use the system so we can prepare your account. So you must open your account. If you are unsure, we encourage you to explore each option before you continue. Like first year, transfer student, educational professional, parent, or other adults, So before you open the account, in which you will always be using during this application process, you have to tell who you are. So let me go back again. So that's how you explore this website. So we're just looking at bit by bit. Let's look at another checklist. So this way you will complete your online common application. You are supposed to pay an application fee, $85. Submit your official academic credential. So in this, ensure that all your transcript, academic credentials are submitted by mail. Please review our credential requirement for more details. Submit 2 academic recommendation letters. Like you're supposed to go and get recommendation letters from previous teachers who taught you. TOEFL, this is an exam. TOEFL or IELTS required if English is not your native language. And this one apply for all international students, particularly whose English is not their mother tongue, is not their native language. We have to do this exam, testing of English as a foreign language. In addition, we will consider results of the Cambridge English Language Assessment. This is like more applying particularly to domestic applicants with this kind of exams. Complete and submit a visa financial support information form. So this one, remember, we are looking at the checklist for applying for an undergrad, to pursue your bachelor's degree. You will need to complete and submit a visa or financial support information form. This is where we talk of a bank statement. But I'll be talking about if you are seeking like for a scholarship, how do you navigate about that and you don't have a bank statement? How do you navigate about that? I'll talk about that too. So stay tuned here so that you get that point. And also I'll talk more about seeking for or sourcing for a scholarship in our next video. Check to see if your college requires any additional material, you see. So how do you check on that? This is what I had mentioned, that we are going to realize we are always provided with the program advisors, and their contacts are always available on the website, so you can always reach them out, contact them. All right. So this is like a checklist for undergrad. A checklist for undergrad. Let me go back again here, and I want to go and talk a little bit about if you have already your bachelor's degree, and you want to come and pursue your master's degree or your PhD. So we go here at graduate link. If we click on that, we get apply to a graduate program, and you can see the requirements. All students will be required to submit online application forms, application fee, which is non-refundable, official transcripts, letters of recommendation as required by the program you are applying to, personal statement, resume like a CV, portfolio if required by your program, writing sample if required by your program, official GRE scores if required by your program. Some schools, graduate record examination, some programs require you to do exams called GRE. Not all programs, so it depends with the program. We are going now to look at a program and see. Official TOEFL or IELTS scores. These are exams which are required for all international students who English is not their mother tongue, their native language, and military transcript, especially for domestic applicants who have been serving, who are currently serving, or they've already served in military. So international student, please review the international requirements for more information. So you see, this is another important link that you can click if you are applying as an international student, to see the requirements that you must meet. English proficiency, you must do the exams we have just said, TOEFL exam or IELTS, that is the International English Language Testing Service. Academic credentials, you will need to submit one copy of records for all previous post-secondary education. You can do this by contacting the registrar's office of each higher education institution that you have attended and asking to have one copy of your transcript sent to Syracuse University. In other words, these are the transcripts. You're supposed to go back to your education institution, higher education institution, your college or university where you studied, and ask them to send, like now to this school, the transcript directly. So all offers of admission from Syracuse universities are conditional pending the receipt of this official academic credential. Before having documents sent, please ensure that all original transcripts are translated to English, especially if you come from a country where English is not used as an international language. So you are encouraged to make sure you translate your transcript to English Yeah, so these are the requirements specifically for international students. The documents bear the appropriate signatures and seals of institution that issued it. Yeah, like the transcript must bear the signatures and the seal of the institution in order to show that they are valid documents. Yeah, your document must be received by Syracuse University in sealed envelope directly from that institution. Yeah, so funding requirements. The United States government requires international students to demonstrate sufficient funding for at least the first year of graduate study. Once you've done this, Syracuse University can issue the visa eligibility document, that is Form I-20, that you will need in order to have your student visa authorized. So we'll talk about funding requirement like in our next video, and I'll talk about like how can you ask to be granted like an assistantship when you are applying, you are making your application, if you are not in a position to pay for your own tuition for the first year, just seeking and sourcing to be granted a scholarship. So if I go back here, I'm interested with the last thing I'm going to do is to show you how can you identify a program of study. So for the program of study, we can go to this link here, academics, because it's about academics. Experience academic excellence. So that's where you go. Discover career pathways. Yeah. Undergraduate majors and minors. So you go to academics in order to identify a program of study. And if you want to pursue your bachelor's degree, you will come and click here at the undergraduate majors and minors, and you'll be able to see the many majors, 200 majors and over 100 minors that you can pursue in a school like Syracuse University. I want to explore a little bit the graduate degree programs for any person who is seeking to come and pursue a master's, PhD, or certificate of advanced studies. So remember that one will be under academics FIDA program. Yeah, academic FIDA program. So here you find that you can be able to search a program. There are so many. This one is showing 239 programs for graduate studies, and you can see this one is already checked because I'm seeking a program for graduate studies. So you can filter that by academic interest. Maybe you are interested in, let's say for instance, so these are all academic interests. So if I click on check on architecture, you see there are 2 programs showing architecture. So you can pursue your master's degree, and also this one called here M-ACT. Yeah, those are 2 programs under architecture. And if you click, let's say for instance I click on Masters of Science in Architecture, it is going to open now the website of that program, Masters of Science in Architecture. This one they are referring to it as Post-Professional Masters of Science. And under here you again get some sublink, and it first of all gives you an overview of that program. What is it about? So you read here, you get to understand what it is about, and then you can, you see Syracuse Architecture, you can click like on admission. So if I click on admission here, like for graduate study, you can see for this architecture, you can read, thank you for your interest in the Syracuse University School of Architecture graduate program. Our program has been ranked. So this one is giving you an overview, and you can see apply now. Apply now. The application deadline for admission is January 3rd. You see, so you can get the information about that program here. Let me use education because I did something related to education. So going back to filtering, if I click on education, let me uncheck the architecture. So you're going to realize that graduate studies in education, the programs, it has 63 programs showing. Anthropology, art and education preparation, 63. So let's say for instance you have a bachelor's degree in science like biology or chemistry, so you're gonna explore these programs. So you're going to explore the program somehow related to your background bachelor's degree. So if you have been maybe a high school teacher, like in special education, or maybe you are a special education teacher of any, you can come and pursue like a master's of science in early childhood special education. If you are like a high school teacher teaching English, you can come and pursue Masters of Science in English Education. If you're a high school teacher teaching geography, you can come and pursue Masters in Arts, Geography, PhD. So this is other education, especially if you're a high school teacher. Like I was a high school teacher, I came and did, I used to teach like mathematics and chemistry. So I was able to do mathematics education. There is also science education, like I could have qualified to do science education. So if I click like on mathematics education, the program I pursued, so you realize you get to the website of this program, Mathematics Education PhD, the overview. So you're told here like what is entailed in mathematics education, and then admission and financial requirements. You see? So this one, if I click on admission, you can be able to see here admission requirements. So admission for fall, spring and summer semester starts are considered on a rolling basis. However, the suggested deadline for the fall semester is January 15 of the same year. So that means if you're to report to the school by August, then you must make your application by January 15th of that year. Admission requirements. So this is very key. These are the things that you look at. What do you need in order to apply for such a program as this? Bachelor's degree in mathematics or equivalent. Master's degree required in mathematics, mathematics education or related field. So these are the requirements. So you explore them and you start now getting them, because you will be required to upload some of these, like when you're completing your application online, and others you will, the various institutions, like we talk of your academic institution where maybe you did your bachelor's degree, they will be required to send the recommendation letters as well as the transcripts direct to the university. If you do this TOEFL, testing of English as a foreign language, they will send the score you obtain to the university that you are applying to. Okay, so those are requirements, admission requirements. And if you go down here, you will be able to talk to see about financial support. I'll talk about financial support in my next video. We can talk a little bit about that. And if you click on requirements, you'll be able to see like other requirements. This program requires what? It talks about this program you want to apply and to pursue mathematics education. What will be the requirements in order for you to qualify and complete that program, in order to be certified, to receive a certification? So it talks about that there. So pretty much my main focus was like to explore the website of a school and see how do you identify your program of study. And as I had mentioned earlier, at every program of study you will have program contacts. If you're exploring a program and you're interested and you need to know more about the availability, how you can go about applying, whether there are opportunities for scholarship or assistantship, you can request for more information here by emailing like the program contacts. You see, under every program you'll be able to see their contacts below. They are very important. You should not have any fear to click here and request for more information. If I click there, you'll be able to write, like if you are applying for an undergraduate program, you can request undergraduate information here. If you are applying for graduate program, either of these, request for more information about the program you are interested in. So I hope this will be of great help, and this is pretty much like how you explore a website of a school in order to identify a program of study. And maybe the last bit, this filtering helps a lot. Like if you're interested, like in we had done education here. If you're interested like in science and mathematics, if you click there, you'll be able to see the number of programs under that. Science and mathematics, you'll be able to see 44 programs under that. So that is on science. If you have done science, like computer science will be here. If you have done, again, mathematics education, science education, like science education is similar to mathematics education. Now in this case, you're thinking of pursuing your PhD in science education. This one means you have a background of science. You have done either chemistry or physics or biology, and you want to pursue science education. Science education, pretty much you'll be covering some more science courses as well as education aspect of it, like you will learn how to teach science in a way that students can understand better. You can carry out research and explore why do students not perform well in sciences, like in chemistry or in physics. Exploring the aspect of also teaching science and also preparing teachers who teach science. So you will require something like science education. And again, you will find the program contacts. You can request for more information about science education program. You can see about admission and financial aid here. You read here, very important, what is available and the requirements in order for you to successfully complete this program of study. Okay, so we'll get up to that point for now, and I hope that you can leave your comment even after watching this video. And in case you have any question, let me know, and I'll help you and support you to the best of my knowledge. Bye for now, and thanks for watching.